Hello Sagittarius, I hope you're all doing great and thanks for tuning in. This is your April angel and spirit guide messages with a focus on what the new moon in Aries on the 11th might be bringing in for you. Excuse me. And you have a new moon on the 11th of April in your 5th house, which is lovely. 5th house is fun and romance, creativity and children if you have children. So it could be that you're seeking out some fun and looking to express your creativity and connecting with others around the time of the new moon. So be interesting to see what comes up for you, Sagittarius. So we'll start off your reading with a Crystal Angels card. And you have clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. And clear quartz is great for clarity, and if you're feeling a bit confused or having trouble making a decision, you can meditate with it and it can help you see the path forward. And it's very readily available and not expensive as well, clear quartz. And I've got the Angel Answers cards here. And if you have a specific question you'd like to ask them, you can. Otherwise you can just go with the flow and see what comes out. And you have reconsider. Get another one, see what else they have to say. And forgiveness. And I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for the heart to get a couple of cards to see what your overall energy is for April. And you have Rebuild, number 16. So I feel something may have happened that was very unexpected, some sort of unexpected change or happening that you hadn't planned for, but it was something that needed to happen so that some new energy could come in. Maybe something that wasn't for your highest good, or something that wasn't built on solid foundations, and now you can rebuild on solid foundations for the future here, Sagittarius. And although it can be difficult energy to deal with, because number 16 is the Tower card in traditional tarot, ultimately it benefits you in the long run, although it's hard to see at the time when it happens. And you also have the Four of Earth, the red cards are the earth energy in his deck and open up. And the Four of Earth or the Four of Pentacles is all about not holding on to something or someone too tightly. And it's often because new opportunities want to come in for you. But while you're in this energy, you're blocking it from happening. And sometimes when we've gone through this Tower experience, our first human response is to close off and prevent any further hurt or damage coming in. But it's important to know that it's happening for a reason, and it's something that needed to happen, and ultimately you're going to be better off. So for something different for this month of April, I'm going to be using the Work Your Light Oracle to get some extra messages from your guides and angels before I start with the Angel Tarot. So your first card is the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's all happening for you, not to you. Which is pretty freaky, because that's just what I was saying. Know that it's happening for you and not, it's not something you need to fear. You might feel cracked open and exposed and vulnerable. But it's only in these difficult times in our lives that we learn how strong we truly are and how capable we are of facing challenges, and how important it is to rely on the divine and our guides and angels to help us. And then you have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And as a fiery Sagittarius, you probably do have strong leadership capabilities. You might even be speaking up for others who can't, for some reason, stand up for themselves or speak up for themselves as well. And following your intuition is always important when the Priestess comes up. And then you have yes. Just say yes. And what I'm picking up here is some new opportunities are coming up for you here. So don't stay in this closed up energy here. Open up, I feel, is also the message. I feel like your spirit guides and angels are trying to help you to see things maybe from a different perspective. as well. See what else comes up. You have Mintarkan longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So some of you might be light workers and empaths and healers. And this theme came up a lot for Leos as well. And often when you're in this energy, or you have this energy that's different to everyone else, you can feel like, you can feel like you don't belong, like you're not at home here on this earth, that you belong somewhere else. But the message that also came up for Leos is there's like-minded people out there. You just need to find them. And then you have break the chain, ancestral patterns healing and rewriting the future. And then you have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth is happening. And we are seeing a lot of changes here on the earth at the moment. And it can be a bit overwhelming as well to be going through this big change in the earth's history that we're seeing at the moment. Changes to our daily life, our environment, changes in other people and their attitudes and all this sort of thing. And of course we could have a heaven here on earth if only we could work together and bring it into being. But you can start off just with yourself and changing your inner self and being the face of the change that you would like to see in others and in your surrounding environment. And getting in touch with your ancestors as well. I feel that some of you may have had powerful ancestors that may have been priests and priestesses in their time. They might have some knowledge to impart to you. Because when you look back in history, our ancestors went through some pretty difficult and tough times as well. Probably even worse than what we are going through now. In some times of history, it got pretty rough there. You can gain a lot of strength from getting in touch with your ancestors and what they might have gone through. And I feel with this ancestral patterns card, you might have already picked up on this energy. They don't want you to repeat the mistakes that they made. And you might have gone through a tower moment, but now it's time for healing and rewriting the future. I feel with this Yes card that there's more opportunities available to you than you might have first considered, might have first thought. So stay open. So we'll get into your angel tarot now, see what they have to say. You have some guidance, spirit guides and angels for our Sagittarius, please, for the month of April, with a focus on what the new moon in Aries might be bringing in for them. And your first card out is the Four of Fire, or the Four of Wands. Just lovely, the twin flame energy. Contentment, peace and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. And it's a 4-month April as well, so it's all about stability and security and building on a solid foundation. And I feel that something has happened to show you that there's a different way of being. Because I think something has happened to show you that something wasn't working for you before, or something wasn't bringing you happiness and fulfillment. And now with the Four of Wands, they're bringing in some energy that will make you feel happy and fulfilled. And that's come out with the ever unfolding rose. This is happening for you. You're where you need to be at the moment. And you may even have something to celebrate in the near future with the Four of Wands as well. It could be a new home, or travel, or a new job, or even a new relationship. Because you did have these two cards before: reconsider and forgiveness. So maybe you're deciding to forgive someone, give them a second chance. And then you have the Three of Water, or the Three of Cups, a celebration, a wedding, graduation or birthday, the need to have more fun. And you do have a new moon in your 5th house of fun and creativity and romance. And that's come out with this Priestess card. So maybe you need to be the one to get your crowd together and organise something. I used to have a Sagittarius lady at work where I used to work, and she was great at organising all our Christmas parties and all this sort of thing. And then you have number 12, Awakening, Archangel Gabriel. And this would be the hangman in traditional tarot. Looking at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. And often when we have this rebuilding card come out, it can be mark the time of an important awakening. I feel you've seen the light here, or seen a person or situation for how they really are or were. A whole new perspective on a situation or a person. And let's come out with the Yes card. So there might be a temporary standstill at the moment, but I feel that a new opportunity is coming in for you soon. And that I got the message before that there are options available to you that you haven't yet considered. So I feel with the new moon that you're going to see some options become available that you hadn't known were available to you before. Like an aha moment here with the Awakening card. And then you have the Eight of Water, or the Eight of Cups, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. Well, there's always spiritual and emotional growth when we've gone through a tower moment or an unexpected change. So I feel that you're going to be able to see the way to move on here, Sagittarius. Something that brings you more fulfillment and a sense of belonging here. And I feel with the Eight of Water that this message is also current. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Don't bottle them up. And then you have the King of Air, Gemini, Libra or Aquarius energy. And they're brilliant, impartial, professional or diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. And also when the King of Air comes up, they can represent an authority figure in your life, like a boss. Or someone else who has a lot of wise advice to give you, maybe professional advice. Or they could just be a father figure, someone like that who helps you. And then in your outcome you have the Two of Earth, or the Two of Pentacles. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. I feel with the new moon in your 5th house that you need to take a more creative approach as well. Creating heaven on earth is happening. So what I feel is happening here is there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on mid to late April for you. And there may even be an important decision to make as well. So try to stay grounded with the Two of Earth. And consider other options. And when you're going through this awakening, it's not an easy process, so give yourself time and rest as well. So I'm going to finish your reading, Sagittarius, with a Heart and Soul card. Message for Sagittarius. You have this one. Don't be swayed by someone's strong opinions. Just do what feels right for you. If what you're hearing doesn't resonate with you, then it probably isn't right for you. Listen to and respect others' people's views, but stay true to your own inner vision and belief. Live freely and express the beauty of your ideas. So don't let other people make you feel that your ideas don't count, or give you well-meaning advice that doesn't really apply to you. And you also have this one. You are protected by a higher power that also wants to help you. If the path seems blocked, there's a good course. Take this as divine intervention from a sign above and wait. When the time is right, all flows with ease. So that's a great message to finish off your reading there, Sagittarius, that you're protected, and rejection is God's protection there. So I hope you have a great month, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I could do with some more views. The views are a bit down for some reason. So tell all your friends as well. And have a great month for April, and don't forget to check out your general monthly reading. All the general monthly readings are out as well. And I do 3 full readings for all the signs every month. A general, an angel reading, and a full moon reading as well. So keep a lookout for all of those. Bye for now.